Chances are as a kid, you thought that absolutely everything in the world was possible. And if you still do now, I am so excited for you. Studies have shown that only 2% of people in groups that were surveyed over the age of 25 still believed in that type of possibility. Getting back to a space of way more possibility is what we're going to talk about today. So let's get started. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Claudat. I'm a modern Feng Shui master and founder of the School of Intention, which is an entire method and school of Feng Shui based on infinite possibility, the fact that everything is possible, creative awakening, and your intention. And I wanted to make videos about these core ideas because I'm constantly saying that this Feng Shui is unlike anything in the world. And I've made so many videos now, and I feel like I should explain a little bit more about what that means, especially as the Feng Shui School of Intention, the school to learn to be a professional in this method of Feng Shui, is about to begin, and I'm talking about it all day long with students that are joining in. So let's talk about possibility for you, more possibility in life, and also how to really harness that in your home. While I'd love to say that you could wave a magic wand and every single limiting belief and idea that's been practiced in your life and habit that you don't like and everything else would just vanish, it's really a practice to get back into a greater sense of possibility. But when you bring more possibility to your home, your biggest manifesting tool, your home literally is your greatest manifesting tool. When you bring more possibility to your home, you start strengthening that sense of possibility in your life. It's literally going to help your mind to stay clear, you to stay more focused. It's going to help you shift out of those feelings of limitation and really hop into the driver's seat as more and more of the creator of your life every day, believing again in the truth that everything really is possible. One of the easiest ways to start expanding into more possibility is to literally remove limiting belief objects from your house. So what do I mean by that? First, remove the things you've settled for. Now, you might look around your house and say, I've settled for everything. This isn't the house I want. This isn't the place I want. This isn't the thing. Let's just start with things that you're settling for that you really, truly don't like. Let's just say you have a piece of art on the walls. You really don't like it, but it's there because you need something in that place. Take it off the wall. I literally have empty walls in my hallway right now because I recognized this the other day that I had no desire to ever see again what was up on the walls. I just had to take it off in the middle of the night. I just took all the art off the walls and I was like, I'm gonna do something about this. This is possible. When you remove stuff, yeah, you're making space for new things to arrive, but you also can upgrade that stuff, refinish that stuff, DIY. I took art off the wall. I'm gonna paint over it. You can change things up. You don't have to feel like you have to then buy all new things instantly unless it's something that's absolutely necessary. For instance, if you hate your couch, well then maybe in a gradient you can change it. Maybe you can get a cover for it first. Maybe you can get new pillows for it. Maybe you can clean it. And then you can move into getting a whole new couch. The idea is to not just settle for it as it is. Because when we start settling for things, the doors close to possibility. Why would you settle when you could have something better, right? And when you start practicing that in your space, you start practicing that in your life more and more. The other aspect of this is letting go of stuff that holds you to very bad memories of the past. What do I mean by this? A lot of times people say when one door closes, another opens. But the door hasn't opened yet to the new thing and you don't know why. And oftentimes that why is because you're still leaving the door cracked open, or you still have objects around you that remind you of that time and kind of emotionally tie you to that time. So for instance, I know lots of people who had terrible breakups and they were given art or a piece of jewelry or something else and they held on to it. And they don't want to wear it, they don't want to see it, they don't want to touch it, but they hold on to it. Well, maybe it's valuable or something else. I always ask people not to do anything rash, like don't just go randomly sell something, but ask yourself if you're holding on to certain things because you truly love them or because you are holding on to pieces of the past. Because you can gift and sell and trade and find all kinds of ways to put that stuff to use, and you don't need to hold on to it. An example of this is one client who had an entire wardrobe of corporate clothes and never wanted to have a corporate job after leaving her final corporate job. It was such a point of limitation for her. She felt she didn't want to work again because all she could see was herself in a corporate job because it's all she'd ever done. And when she expanded her thinking and said, okay, I can do things that are not a corporate job. I personally can do that. And she decided she was going to demonstrate that to the universe by taking all her corporate clothes, donating them to a charity that specifically helps women get into the corporate workspace, which was an amazing thing to do. And then she got a phone call out of the blue for a job, which was kind of a dream. And it was still in her industry, but it was not corporate. It was unbelievably amazing, and her whole life changed, and she literally was not even looking for it. The universe will give you proof of possibility all the time. Now, the other section of this is general clutter, meaning all things that hold you in limiting patterns. When you're disorganized or cluttered, it can really exacerbate a sense that I don't have my life together, things are not, I'm totally disorganized, I'm a mess. You can almost hear yourself saying these things to yourself when you open a drawer, open the closet, look in the corner. I'm so behind, how am I ever gonna catch up? Those aren't words of infinite possibility. Those are words of limitation. We all have a little bit of this somewhere. And when you start taking the action, taking the initiative, opening things up and moving through them, you will see more and more and more possibility expand as all of that stuff leaves your space. So these are just a few of the literal infinite ways that you can start bringing more infinite possibility to your home. This is a whole part of this giant Feng Shui method. This method, as I said, is unlike anything else in the world. It's not just here's a corner, put 5 things in it, you're done with your Feng Shui. This is really a process of continual expansion and growth. And if you want to learn how to do this professionally, below you can find a link to get more details because the School of Intention is open. And if you want to learn more about these core principles, like, subscribe, follow along. There's so many more concepts for us to explore together that can help you to expand your life in the most brilliant ways. And this whole channel is full of videos for you to explore. I hope you have so much fun, and I will see you very soon. Bye.